Is up, everybody? Colin here from Campus to Canton with another early signing day update for you. Evan Stewart, wide receiver from Liberty, Texas, signs with Texas A&M. He'd announced a few weeks ago that he was committed to Texas A&M, so this was to be expected. Ranking-wise, Evans is amongst 24/7 composite, number 2 wide receiver overall, number 6 player overall, and a 5-star prospect. He's a 5-star and the number 1 wide receiver overall for 24/7, a 5-star and the number 3 wide receiver for Rivals, 5-star and the number 2 wide receiver for ESPN, and a 5-star and the number 1 wide receiver for On3. He's a top 20 player in the class at all of the sites, and at worst is the wide receiver 3. He maintained this high ranking despite opting out of the rest of his senior year after only 3 games. As a player, Stewart's speed and athleticism jump off the screen at you. He's Texas 5A state champ in long jump. He's a silver medal in the triple jump. He anchored the gold medal winning 4x4 relay and ran a 10.58 meter dash as a junior. And that track athleticism shows up on tape. Frequently has long catches and runs where he's pulling away from defenders, whether it's over the top of the defense or on screens. He's also a good lateral athlete. He makes defenders miss in tight spaces. He's excellent acceleration and deceleration. He's quick in and out of his cuts. He's definitely the premier athlete that his track profile suggests. He gets on top of defenders very quickly. He tracks the ball well in the air. I believe he'll be a downfield threat at every level of football that he plays. He does have experience playing inside and outside, although I do think he projects best inside. Now, he does need to improve from the technical aspect of his game. He shows flashes of good route running, but mostly relies on speed at this point, particularly when it comes to his release moves, where he essentially just explodes off a line and tries to blow by defenders on go routes, or he'll slam on the brakes on some comebacks and curls. He's entering a Texas A&M wide receiver room that lacks an established, reliable option. The leading wide receiver last year in terms of yards was actually tight end Jalen Whitermeyer, who is expected to leave for the NFL. Leading wide receiver is Ainias Smith. Now, he's actually more of a hybrid player. He could declare for the draft as well, although I would expect him to return. Both Whitermeyer and Ainias Smith had over 40 catches on the year, but the next leading returning wide receiver only had 17 catches on the year. This does leave an opportunity for Stewart to carve out a role next year, although I think it's more likely that he sees a limited playing time in year 1 and looks to expand that role in year 2 once Smith does likely leave. Now, Texas A&M does get Haynes King back for next year after he missed all but 2 games due to injury. King won the starting job in the offseason from Calzada, anticipating that this is likely going to be an upgrade in the QB room here. And Calzada is in the portal now at this point. Texas A&M also brings in 5-star composite quarterback Connor Weigman. So quarterback talent should be there for the Aggies this year. Now, for your freshman C2C drafts, I feel pretty good in saying Stewart is going to be one of the first wide receivers off the board, if not the first. He will probably be a mid to back end of the first type of player. For startups, he's also likely to go fairly early, probably in the top 5 rounds, although definitely in the top 7. Through our mocks so far, he is going as the wide receiver 17. Now, that's probably a bit earlier than I would take him. I do have concerns about his technical aspect of the game, and Jimbo's ability to develop a wide receiver is definitely lacking. But if you want to bet on the talent of Stewart, I definitely can't blame you there. Now, that's going to do it for us here for this one, but be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel here and check out all of the other Getting to Know a Freshman videos that we're putting out.